hell and heaven is retarded. I mean, that's just retarded. I'm surprised people worship an evil God. I always wondered what happened if this God was not evil. And I think there's a lot of reasons why people worship this God. They actually don't know any other God besides mythology gods. They were indoctrinated into probably their religion to believe in that God. Um, you know, um, it's retarded. Um, I mean, if it was if it was a nicer God, I guess it would make more sense. But it can't make sense because science disproves all the gods. So. And besides, we still have 80% Christian. So why do people worship an evil God? There's a lot of reasons. Fear of the unknown, fear of hell. They want to go to heaven. They ignore all the bad stuff, and they want to make the God good. And they don't care for the truth. I mean, because other than that, you would have like 80% people Christian. So I guess it doesn't matter. Even if the God was better, I guess the turnout would probably be the same, 80% Christian. But the fact is an evil God. So even if the God was nicer or better, I think non-believers will have more, at least, feel better about the God. But like I said, science overthrows all gods. So eventually, it's just. In other words, it seems like it wouldn't make a difference. But I think non-believers would have more sympathy if the God was not evil. If God was nicer. And the personal experience is when the believers say that they relate. God hears me. They relate to me. It's because they're portraying themselves as that they're making God appear as themselves. It's a psychosis. They're deluded and they're making the God appear just like them. So they pretend that God knows them and feels them and has all the context with them. But really, I mean, hell's retarded and heaven's retarded too, because if you don't worship 24/7 and heaven, he's gonna fry your ass. It's stupid. Not everybody wants to worship, and not everybody likes reading holy books, or just actually not everybody likes to read. I don't like to read because it's too many pages, and that's for any book. So there's a God, he's fucked. I'm fucked. But I mean, heaven's retarded because I mean, it's silly. A God that demands worship. It's petty. It's like all those, the bad things of the God. It's fucked up God. All the bad things that Dawkins said. I forgot what they were. Pestilential, megalomaniacal, pestilential. I can't remember all of them. It's in actually the new book with Dan Barker called God, the most unpleasant character in all of fiction, because it is fiction. For me, it's a win-win situation. If that God appeared, I wouldn't care. I would like to see anything supernatural. So if I die and there's something supernatural, I'm all. It doesn't matter to me. I want to see a hell. I want to see heaven. It doesn't matter to me. It's a win-win situation for me, because I don't like reading books and how can you believe in a God and worship a God you can't even see? It's stupid. I think if a God would come down and you could see it and talk to it and interact with it, hell, that would make it so much better. And at least you can question about this concept of hell and this concept of of unjust mercy, because you don't even get judged the right way, which Christians don't know. They think you get judged the way you live. You don't. You get judged only whether you believe. So no matter how good you are or how bad you are, as long as you repent, you go to heaven. So you can be the most evilest person and go to heaven, and then be the most nicest person and not believe and rot in hell forever. That's fucked up justice. So I hope this God exists, because I have a lot of questions. I would like to talk to him. But what would that God say if you talk to it and you're using reason and logic, even if and he's the one that gave you reason and logic, but you're outsmarting him? That's why I like the Dark Matter 2025. He portrays God, so, like you could ask questions to this God, but the angel always outsmarts the God. So think if you were the angel and using your reason and logic, and God's always having trouble answering. It's funny. So I wish a God existed, so you can talk to it and interact with it, but that just doesn't exist. And I think all we have is just aliens. Either they might be alive, or they might be just all extinct. That would suck if they're all extinct. But if they're all extinct, at least we can find some microbes and wherever planet, Jupiter's moons, Saturn, Enceladus, Europa, and but what would that be? Would it be alien animals or alien beings? If it's alien animals, that would be cool. But we want the alien beings, microbes or something. So, and this is just it, man. This is one life. This is it, man. You dead. That's it. Unless we can find more information of an afterlife and of a simulation that points to it, or if science could find out that they have somebody died and they used alien technology or simulation and found out the person's brain, I guess when you upload a brain, that they keep on living in an alternate realm or something. How would that be if you can't move, if your body can't move? So I just don't. I can't see an afterlife. Even if you might, but bring you back from the dead, you're in another body. I don't see an afterlife. I think one life. This is it, and you're gone. And all those stories, it's just your brain. There's 3 stages of death: biological death. What is it? There's been cases where, what is it? The heart stops beating, but the brain is active, or the brain's active and the heart stops beating. The heart stops beating, the brain active. It's one of those other. So,